Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about Dragon Quest XI. Now some of you may remember that I started doing some videos regarding the game's combat systems and its characters and whatnot as news was releasing. However, at the time there was no confirmed Western launch, so I kind of lost interest in following it until we got a confirmation on if they were going to be doing it. The odds seemed likely with all the other Dragon Quest games that have made it over to the West, and well, not only are we going to confirm that there is a Western release date for Dragon Quest XI, or at least a release window for it, but how well Dragon Quest XI is doing over in Japan. Now, to be fair, Dragon Quest is one of the biggest sort of RPG genres, or one of the biggest RPG franchises in Japan after all these years. It's been around for a long time. So I'm not completely surprised about what it says here, but this article on Nova Chrysalis, by the way, go to the description of the video, go there, like their stuff, give them traffic because you love them. They sold over 2 million copies of the game in 2 days. Now this article is 4 days old at the time of me recording this, so that means they've sold even more than that by now. But that is insane, because we are not, I mean, to be fair, we're not just talking about PS4 sales. The game is available on both the PlayStation 4 and 3DS, but that is sweet for Dragon Quest XI, and it gets me really excited because let's just go over a few numbers before I say why it excites me. So, a reminder, this game launched on both the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo 3DS, and from what I remember, there is a Switch version currently being developed. Now, the 3DS version sold just over 1.1 million units, and the PS4 version sold 950,000 units over those 2 days, so it's almost 2.1 million units. Additionally, digital sales are not included in those numbers. It only includes sales of the standalone version of the game, as well as the hardware bundles with the game, meaning like a Dragon Quest XI 3DS that comes with the game, and special double pack collector's edition. That's where you get one PS4 version and one 3DS version. So digital sales not even being included means it's more than that, most likely, or it definitely is. So that is incredible for a game, especially the PS4 version. That impresses me the most. Now, feel free to correct me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, Final Fantasy 15 sold somewhere in the vicinity of 850,000, I think, in the first week on physical sales on the PlayStation 4. It was either the first 2 or 3 days like this, or it was the first week. I don't remember exactly. And then Persona 5, I was only available on PlayStation 4. I think it only sold like between 300,000 or 400,000 copies in Japan in its first few days. So Dragon Quest is killing it, and considering it's a generally, I guess not known fact, but it's a sort of a trend where console games aren't selling as well in Japan, where mobile games are selling way better, which kind of is evidenced here by the 3DS version outselling by 200,000 units. Kind of just evidence of that sort of that trend over in Japan. It's incredibly impressive for them to push probably at this point over 1 million physical units on home consoles in Japan alone. I just want to highlight that because it makes me really excited to see how Dragon Quest XI does when it comes to the West. Because yes, Dragon Quest XI was confirmed to be launching in North America and Europe sometime in 2018. Obviously, that's not really a release date. That's, hey, sometime next year. Know what else is due out next year? Kingdom Hearts 3, supposedly. So we'll have to wait and see till I get something more solid, but I'm really excited and I'm really proud of Dragon Quest for doing this well, and I hope that that success translates well into the West, where Dragon Quest has never had as good a footing, but it's had a very loyal fan base here, so high hopes for it. I've heard good things about it. In fact, I need to probably check out the Famitsu reviews on it if they've managed to post one at this point. I'm curious to see how the game actually looks when it gets over here to the West. So wanted to share that news with you because I thought it was exciting. Be sure to go to Nova Chrysalis and give them some love because that's the article I'm reading this from. So be sure to check out their website, like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned because Dragon Quest XI coming to the West means, sorry, I just hit my microphone, that hopefully we'll have some more exciting news over the next year or so regarding its appearance here in the West. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take care.